Next, we need to hurry up and build a defensive base. With the help of the single ice production, we quickly excavated the basement. Through 2.5 years of offline research, we also discovered the importance of crude oil. Not only can it be used to synthesize rubber and heavy oil (ND), but it's also used in many quest-related products. We can obtain crude oil by mining oil fields, just as technology is the primary productive force. We'll collect some crude oil from the mines to develop technology. We'll take any ore we find along the way, and when we get home, we'll burn the ore we mined all night to make some functional blocks for crafting, which we'll research later. To get to the metropolis, we need to build a metropolis teleporter. This green thing is the battery. To fully charge an empty battery, we need a treadmill, so we'll build a treadmill and put the battery in it. With the battery fully charged, we'll trade electronic components and directly synthesize the teleporter. Backpacks are essential for getting to the metropolis. We'll synthesize several large backpacks from N-node wool, and on the morning of the 7th day, we'll open the teleporter and arrive in a modern city. Here, we can mine many iron blocks and fences, including bone blocks which can also be used to develop agriculture. After collecting these 3 items, I decided to open some treasure chests, but after wandering around for a long time, I felt there were too few chests, and the consumption of weapons and food couldn't keep up with the speed of resource collection. Looking at the upper right corner of the map, there was a stadium that should have a lot of resources, but when I entered, I found nothing. I decided to clear out the monsters here first, but it seemed like the more monsters I fought, the more there were. Luckily, we had enough medicine, and I immediately bandaged myself after running away. Such a large area, yet so few treasure chests. I encountered a boss monster, and after a fight it was already low on health, so I continued using bandages. The iron fence next to it was something I had to dig up. Overall, the harvest was decent, so I headed home. Back home, I ate some canned food to replenish my energy and sorted through the supplies in my backpack. It's day 8 now, and there's only 1 day left until the blood moon. I'm building 4 corners next to the base. I want to expand the shelter to both sides with stone blocks, break down the iron fence into iron ingots, and collect some stones from the nearby canyon. This time I wanted to use stone fences to build the city walls, but because the surrounding terrain is uneven, I had to manually remove high sections and fill in low ones, and I finally finished. Due to the scarcity of food, I planted fast-growing sweet berries first, and now I'm starting to build the fences, but 1 layer definitely won't be enough. I'll also install a 3rd layer to prevent zombies from crossing. Even if they're not very clever, they'll still spawn vanilla monsters, and filling in a hole will result in being locked down for 2.5 minutes. I haven't decided what to fill the middle layer yet, but I'll craft a fire axe and synthesize it. The blood moon will arrive tonight, and since I don't have much to do right now, I'll repair the moat. Also, the zombies will cause a major upheaval tomorrow, so I'll search the chests in Metropolis for some useful resources. I found that the rugby breastplate is stronger than the previous ancient breastplate, so I put it on. It feels very safe. I'll make some repair potions and use them to repair the pickaxe at the repair table. I've also brought out the best equipment in the whole village. As long as the zombies don't break blocks, we can safely get through. Since I haven't had time to build a new moat yet, I'll have to manually create one. It only took a minute. As the sun set, the blood moon descended, dyeing the sky crimson and plunging the entire world into a profound silence. To earn more doomsday points, I decided to take the initiative and fight some zombies. As midnight approached, the zombies spawned in increasing numbers, so I decided to return to my shelter. Zombies had spawned inside. Apparently, the lighting wasn't good enough. I gathered them in a small corner and eliminated them all at once. My doomsday points were increasing rapidly when suddenly fog rolled in, drastically reducing visibility up to the power of a single decoy grenade. After the explosion, all the zombies surrounding the area were killed. After 10 minutes of fighting, I gained a total of 224 doomsday points. Since it was just early-stage zombies, the blood moon damage was minimal. Next, I needed to find doomsday believers. Many zombies are gathered here. Their first major transformation will occur today. During this transformation, the zombies will only gain increased health and attack power. They will gain the ability to mine blocks on the 30th day and then receive various special enhancements in the mid-game. They will be able to build blocks after 70 days, eventually evolving into One Punch Man and a tank. Although the early game zombies pose little threat, we need to use this time to quickly build a shelter. I saved up over 200 doomsday points last night and came to trade. I can't afford any cryptocurrencies, so I'll exchange them for this diary instead. I'll use it to fill in the land in the base for future modifications. Because we're eating very little at home and my sweet berries aren't recovering much, I decided to find a village to solve the food problem. Upon arriving at the village, I quickly collected the potatoes and took all the remaining potatoes from the chest. On the way back, I collected some spruce wood. The mud finally dissipated, and I could see clearly into the distance. Having survived to this stage, it was time to build a high-speed furnace. I used the classic minecart distribution method to speed things up. I took out all the unburned ore and food, placed it on the furnace, and pulled the lever. It could smelt 48 items per minute, and finally, I could eat hot food.